everybody. The segment you saw at the beginning of this video was me at the range with my new Glock 19X MOS. And the name of this video is to modify or not to modify, stock Glock or not. And the reason for that, we're going to go over here in just a minute. But let's change our camera angle, and then we'll talk some more about this gun and what I want to do to it. As the title indicates, I'm trying to determine whether or not to modify my Glock 19X MOS, a gun I really wanted, and one that has quite a bit of what I normally change. So let's go over the gun quickly here, and we'll talk about some of the things that I changed that I don't need to change on this one. Let's flip it over for a minute. First off, I'm good with this mag release. Now, on my other Glocks, I haven't been. I've wanted an extended mag release, but this one's really quite good and quite comfortable. The sights. Now, there's no markings on these sights, as you can tell here. There's none whatsoever. But they're all metal. They're suppressor height sights, which means the Defender ST, when I put it on here, will co-witness with it. So no issues there. And I don't consider putting an optic on an MOS Glock, you know, a modification. Maybe it is for purists that want just sights only, but to me it's not. I do have a weapons light on it. I like weapons lights, particularly for home defense guns. And I like the added weight. I've got old hands. Now, here's where the big question comes into. And we're going to do a little bit of a comparison on this one compared to others. The big question is the trigger. Let's do a quick test on the trigger. Drop the slide, pull the trigger, and let's get a trigger gauge. Now, I've been told by others in other videos I've done that I'm doing this wrong. So if somebody can tell me what I'm doing wrong, please tell me. 4.79. 315.2. 4 pounds, 6.1 ounces. Enter. £3 pounds, 13.6 ounces. Enter. £4 pounds, 5.3 ounces. Enter. The average is 4 pounds, 3.3 ounces for the 5 pulls. Set that one off to the side. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Okay, Apex trigger and a G19. 4 pounds, 4.9 ounces. Three pounds, 7.9 ounces. Let's delete that one. Got an oily trigger here. Let's try it again. 3 pounds, 5.2 ounces. Three pounds, 4.9 ounces. Clear. Clear. You have to excuse me, people. I'm having a hell of a time with my trigger meter here. 3 pounds, 6.7 ounces. And we end up with an average of 3 pounds, 7.1 ounces. Okay. That's pretty damn close for the two guns. So the question is do I change the trigger or not? I have this ghost connector right here, which came out of another Glock. It's supposed to be 3.5 pounds. Well, I'm already at 3.5 pounds, so I'm not sure what that'll do for me. And then I've got this Glock performance trigger here. And I've never used one, but I've done an awful lot of YouTubing to see what they're like. And I was considering putting it in just from Jump Street. And I'm not sure I want to do that anymore. And I really want to hear from you guys whether or not I should or I shouldn't change the trigger in this gun. The sights are staying the same. They're solid metal suppressor height sights. They are hard for me to see in a low lit range with, you know, my black and red splatter targets, but they work otherwise. You know, if I really need to see those sights, I can just flick on the light. And as you can tell, I got a pretty good background for the sights. No problem there. The barrel, it's 1/2 by 28 thread, right-handed. For my suppressor, no need for that to be changed. That's all good. There is no need to change a recoil spring in any Glock, period. Game over. Stick a fork in it. You don't need to change it. But I do. Why? I just like a heavier tungsten recoil spring. I do have to change out this takedown bar here because this does not have enough of an extension to make it easy for me. I got old hands. They're slightly crippled. And as you can tell by that finger, Glocks can be a problem with their low barrel access. This is good. I'm not changing that out. But I probably will change these out, but we'll see. So anyway, those are the changes. I'm definitely changing out that. Why? Because I like bling. So anyway, give me your opinion. Tell me whether or not you think I should change out that trigger. Tell me whether or not you think I should change out anything. And just give me your 2 cents worth. I appreciate it very much, folks. I hope you all have a great day.